Hello and welcome back to another episode from the Let's Play. So I was feeling very, very pleased with myself at the end of the last episode. By the way, we've got lots of crops to collect. After building my wood farm, I'm very, very pleased with myself. So, yeah. And the whole pine, pine resin. Oh, yes, wonderful. I can make my own pine resin and all that jazz. It's not a thing. I checked. And I had a comment in my video stating basically, I'm pretty sure that you can only collect a resin naturally. You can't do it from, like a grown sapling. But well, that can't be a case. That can't be a thing, because what's the difference between a pine tree, which you grow, and a pine tree, which is natural? Both grow, at the end of the day. But yeah, I checked on the wiki and it was not completely clear. It said basically it had to generate, and resin generates in the world from pine trees and acacia trees. I didn't know. I actually didn't know it was from acacia trees as well. But yeah, I popped onto the Vintage Story Discord just to double check, just to ask and stuff. And yes, someone cleared it up, said basically, unfortunately, well, it didn't even say unfortunately, it said yes, pine trees which are naturally generated with world gen are the only place where you can get resin. Grown pine trees from saplings, you cannot get resin from that. So yeah, you have to go out in the world and stuff. I did ask a cheeky question. I said, so the chemical composition of a pine tree grown during world gen is different to the chemical composition of a pine tree grown from a sapling, which they wasn't really sure how to answer, to be honest, which is a bit unfair, to be honest. But yeah, confused is an understatement. I don't fully understand the reasoning behind it. Well, I get why they've done it. I understand why they've done it. It's to make people explore more, which is, fair enough. It's as good an excuse as any to make people explore more. Oh, got some down here. Hello, rabbits. Yeah, so it's to make people explore, so they don't just build all the farms and just stay in one location. Which, I get it. I get that. It's not hard to understand. Do I agree with it? I think it's a little bit, I don't know, short-sighted. Well, it's one of those, isn't it? Why would they even slightly be different? It's like, but they wouldn't be different though. It just wouldn't be a thing. A tree is a tree. Everything is naturally grown anyway. I can't build a tree. Well, that'd be cool, wouldn't it, if I could build a tree? But no, it's it's one of those. It's can't do anything about it. I don't make the game. We've got so much food. I need to cook more, to be honest. And we've got plenty of that as well. So yeah, in today's episode, we are going resin hunting. That's right, we're going exploring. Let me plant down my flax again. Actually, saying that, where do I plant it? So we started in this field, and I kind of want to go back there because it's where the Terra Preta. Oh, did you know that Terra Preta is actually being phased out of the game? Well, it's not being phased out of the game. Terra Preta, which is grown, which you find out in the world, is now not a thing. Instead, basically, you have to make Terra Preta from medium fertility soil. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, you won't, when the next update comes down, naturally found Terra Preta in the world will no longer be a thing. Which, okay. Again, I understand the reason why. I think what the devs are trying to do, I think they just want to get more exploring done. I think they want people to start exploring the worlds a lot more and stuff. But, you know, not everybody loves, you know, exploring continuously. A lot of people like building and making bases and, you know, making themselves little farms and stuff. So, you know, I think maybe that could be a toggleable setting. You know, it should maybe be given the chance to I don't know. You should be able to turn that on or off, maybe. There's plenty of basically config settings at this moment in time, so maybe turning Terrapreta on or off, maybe that could be a thing. I don't know. Just spitballing some ideas here. I know a lot of people won't like it, you see, and there's a lot of people that will think, you know, I don't know. I just find it a little bit. There's no need for it, if you know what I mean. No need for it. What do I know? What do I know? I just play this game. Right, let me collect all this together. It's one area. I need to put this in a chest by itself, to be honest. Oh, did I have some? I'm pretty sure I had some. Yeah, I did. Got some cabbage as well. Should I take that? Well, no inventory space, I can't say. So yes, we're going to do some traveling today. We're going to basically have a look around about the world. I'm going to see what's happening. You know, see what's shellacking around the world and stuff. And we're going to try to find some resin because we need a lot. We do need a lot. So just to basically give you a summary of the different things that you need resin for. Okay, let me find the information. So it can be used in armor for your head, body lamellar, leg lamellar, and for mechanical power, you need resin for your windmill rotor, your angled gears, your brake, if you want to brake, and then you need it for the held hammer base, the wooden toggle if you want to have a toggle, large gear. No, you need to have a toggle. Large gear section, the clutch, if you want to have a clutch. Not everybody, you don't have to have a clutch. The transmission, so you need resin for pretty much the vast majority of mechanical things. So, yeah. Right, where can I put my... I put it inside the store. Put it inside the actual storeroom. That's what it's there for at the end of the day. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Seven stacks. I'll take that. It's not bad at all, is it? Now let's plant down the flax, and then we shall head off. Okay. So guys, I thought I would just bring you back. The sun is starting to set. Just show you how we're doing so far. We have 6 pieces of resin. This is taking me quite some time to already get. All the little trees, the pepper trees, and I miscolored that one, are all the resin trees so far. The woods is super thick and it's hard to actually navigate. This is actually close to where we actually space spawned in, believe it or not. We actually spawned in around here. when we first started our world. I think he was just down there. But yeah, I am tempted to basically, you know, collect a lot of cattails, to be honest. But yeah, so far so good. It would have been a lot easier if the pine trees were a little bit more spaced out, but like I said, it's not just pine trees. We've got pine, birch, we have pine, birch, oak. We have caught quite a lot of different trees, all in the same area, as well as lots of brush and flowers and literally basically everything that you would normally find in the woods. But yeah. I just thought I would have a little break because I'm starting to get to an area where I've not really done a lot of investigating around. It's taking me this long to just get to here, to be honest. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. A rusty gear. I've no idea. What the hell? I don't understand. Is that a thing? Can you find rusty gears just in the world? I don't know. It's a bit strange. I need to make myself a makeshift campsite just for tonight. Welcome back. So this is the furthest we've ever been in our world and stuff. And are you noticing something about those little hills in front of us? They're awfully white, aren't they? Have we found limestone? Yeah. We found limestone or chalk, because it's not really funny. If we found limestone or chalk, that's it. We were laughing, basically. That's mortar sorted out. That's our leather sorted out. It's pretty much most things. Let's have a look first. So we've got andesite here. And you are. Oh, so that's andesite sand. Oh, don't be andesite. Oh, don't be something like that. It's just sand. It looks so white though. Is it just sand? Let's have a look. Oh, don't be just sand. Oh. Words. Swear words. It's in a state of this. Oh my word. What the hell? The picture is really distorted for some reason. I'm not too sure why. It's like... So this is andesite sand. Yeah, because that makes sense. Andesite's blue, so of course the sand's white. Well, I suppose it's not white. It's a really baby blue. What can you do with andesite? That's a good question. What can you do with andesite sand? Let's have a... Okay. Do you fall down then? Alright, so we've got... Come on. So andesite sand H. Ingredients for what? Oh, right, yeah. It's literally nothing. You can either have it as a building block or just as sand, basically. Oh, you know something? I wasn't... I'm proper gutted. I thought finally we found basically, you know, what I've been searching for quite a while, actually. What about the top stem? Because they look a different colour, don't they? The ones that are very, very top. Can you see what I'm looking at? I'm too sure you can. It's really pixelated. For some reason, it's really distorted in my picture. And I'm not entirely sure why. Let me have a little finagle with the actual video settings again. Because that looks different. That looks like a different colour to this in front of us. That's white. That's light blue. You know what I mean? Right, just give me a second, guys. That seems to be a bit better. I've had to change some... I've had to do some adjustments again. See, that looks different again. But it's still... I made the adjustments and it still looks different. So... Make sure I don't have any cave-ins around me. That would be quite bad. Yeah, that looks different. That's a different block. That is a different block. I don't think... I don't know if it's something that we've not had before, but... Is that chalk? Well, there's one way to find out, Andy. Have a look. Right, you go there. This is... granite? That's... Since when's granite look like that? Granite's grey. Oh, I'm proper confused. Oh, it's like... Oh. Right, let me bring up the wiki. H. Right, so put limestone in, limestone. So that's what it looks like. It's almost like an off yellow, like a creamy off yellow colour. Back, and if it's chalk, it's more of a white colour. Yeah, chalk is like a dirty white colour. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm proper gutted now. Proper sad now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it looks like it's all the same. So this is granite when it's against basically andesite, because the andesite is like a baby blue color. It makes it go a different color because granite is normally grey. You know, granite rock. I'm pretty sure granite's normally grey anyway. Well, as we're here, we'll just keep on going for a little while. Oh, some green spire. I love them. Lovely trees here. I do quite like this area though, I must admit. Maybe because there's nothing hostile around me. Might have something to do with it. So, but I do quite like this. Oh, copper. That is something that we are actually in short supply of, believe it or not. Right, so let me clear out an area and let me dig up this copper. So it was poor quality, but we got a decent amount there. We got around about 40 ore pieces, which is, you know, nothing to be sniffed at because we were running quite low on copper. Fine for most things, actually. Tin and bismuth. And bismuth, we've got it coming out of our ears. But yeah, copper, we were actually quite a little bit low. Oh, looks like we are getting into like a bit of a... it's almost like a savanna area, I'd say. The desert and a savanna. Got some big chunky oak trees around, I must admit. Shall we check this? We'll check both pine trees as we're here. So what I've been trying to do, I'll get to it and then literally just basically just go straight up. Right, and then basically I'll check each block. Pine log, pine log, pine log, pine log, pine log, because it will say pine log with resin. Yeah, this is what you get most of the time, unfortunately. It's one of those. There's no particularly good method, or there's no good methodology of written stuff. You can ask me. You can search a pine tree, which is towering high in the sky, and you'll have no resin. And then you can search one like quarter the size, and and that will have resin. There's no rhyme or reason behind it. I want to stay away from any like heavily wooded areas, because let me funny, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of hours, walking through wooded areas with constant howls behind me, and yeah, it's not particularly the most it's not the most enjoyable playing either. Anything interesting? Not really. These are all trees. Walnut, is it? Oh, it's maple. Well, funny, we have a tree farm for our maple now. There's another pine over there. We'll go over there. We'll check both from that one and the one behind it. This is a nice enough ridge. I like it when it's open now. I like plains areas. Sorry. What's this mushroom? Gold drop milk cap. I think you can eat that one. There's only 2 or 3 mushrooms that you can't eat. One is the death cap one, which, you know, nothing funny. You're dumb if you eat that one. It's got death in the name. And the other ones, I think it's a funeral bell. Again, it's got funeral in the name, and again, it's rather stupid if you eat that as well. I'm gonna go. Then we should travel across the water. Why not? Because we're really expanding our map at this moment in time, which is good for us. Let's andesite again. Yeah, you know something. Given your basically lack of copper, I think it might be a good idea to mark it on the map. So there, orange, and we want ore, and then save. There we go. We've got a big mountain here. Yeah, I would call that a mountain as well. Looks like there's a few. Pretty sure that's cypress, which is actually one of my favourite woods as well. Let's double check. It's the tree basically. I mean, this tree, if it is the cypress tree, I mean, it's one of those trees that it only grows where you find redwood, and I've not been able to find it yet in my other redwood areas. But yeah, this is one of my most favourite woods, and if it is, I'm definitely going to try to grab myself some saplings. Let's have a double check. So what? Yeah, bold cypress. Yeah, this is like up there as one, you know, my favourite. So let me place some blocks down. Oh, thank you. Now, I can't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a bit of a stingy tree when it comes to getting saplings. I say that and I'll literally get one straight away. I would like more than one though, to be honest. Wow, the leaves are so sparse. Now, if I remember rightly, Kurazar was basically mentioned something about the actual spawning of, you know, trees with not a lot of leaves. And I wonder if he meant this. Now, if my maths isn't basically... If my maths is right, so that is 3 trees, 1 sapling. That's pretty shocking if you ask me. Well, let's go right up here. I think I was just lucky. And collect all these. Yeah, we're doing quite lousy at the moment. Yeah, I've had 1. And I've been using shears as well. Come on. Yeah. Wow. Oh, jeez. But I'm going to basically pick a location to have a kip. And then I will... we'll see if we're going to be turning back at any point. Because we're going to have to turn back soon, aren't we? Right. I'm going to make myself a little camp. So guys, we actually found a trader. I couldn't be bothered basically staying next to the actual thingy, so I actually swam across the lake, and it's a furniture trader. His name's Vlad. He's wearing a weird mask, and you know, I told you, he looks weird. You know, we can buy some nice pictures and stuff, which would be good for at some point. We want to decorate our house a little bit more, and he sells some stuff which I can actually easily make, and linen. I'm not saying that though, it's a pretty lousy deal. 1 gear, you know. But you know, he's here. I've marked him on the map. Now I just want to go a tiny bit further up this way. I want to check out this mountain. It's about 5 in the morning. We should be relatively safe. Famous last words. Trying to keep my eye out for obviously bears, and we've got some terra preta there. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up that terra preta since it's becoming defunct very, very soon. Well, it's not becoming defunct. You kind of have to make it yourself soon, instead of just finding it. God, you gotta love my world. It's gonna be funny. I'm the one who set it to this, so I can't complain too much. Soil instability. You gotta love it. I collected it all. I think that's everything. Yep. Pretty much. Not a lot. 16, but you know. Better in my pockets. Better in my garden than in the wild. Skirt along the edges a little bit. I've got some clay. Yeah, I'm gonna bother marking it. I have plenty locations for clay. Oh, some more terra preta. Yeah, why not? Why not? Well, there is a ram there, but hopefully he'll bugger off. How far did we travel in the end? Oh wow, we traveled a distance, didn't we? Yeah, we actually traveled a decent amount of distance there. I won't say what this looks like. Oh, cool. Right, I'm probably going to just try to make my way back. I don't know whether I'm going to do a bit of an arc, but yeah, I'm going to make my way back. I'll probably try to open up this area as well. So guys, I made it back to base in one piece. Well, relatively in one piece. Took me a while. So I've been thinking about this whole resin situation. I think I'm going to make the executive decision of adding a mod. And so this will be the third mod on our world. We have carry capacity. We have QP text chisel tools. And this will be our third mod, which will be a resin mod. So let's pop over to the mod database, Vintage Story mod database, and I'll show you which one I have chosen. All right, guys, I'll see you over there. So peeps, this is the Vintage Story mod database. If you've never seen it before, to get to it, basically you just type in Vintage Story mods and you should be able to find it from there. And all I've selected is all mods and then basically resin. Just put resin in the text here. And out of these, I have decided to choose this one, pitch and flax tweets. Now, I'm not bothered about the flax. I would never harvest at stage 7 and 8 anyway. Right, so this mod, it is a 2-based mod. So flax harvests at growth stage 7 and 8 will give proportionally lower yield drops. Default game is nothing. I'm not bothered about that. I don't usually harvest until basically everything's fully grown anyway. But the actual resin one is the one I'm interested in. And it adds an actual recipe. So you physically have to do something. You still have to craft something. So it's not giving you it free basically. And it's simply a case of a recipe change to 1 pine log plus 1 litre water barrel equals 0.1 litres of resin. Now, I think that is possibly the best one out of what I've read so far. And this mod was made for a server. It's been made for the Celestial Game server. So thank you very much, Celestial Game server, for making this mod. The author is Diceus, so maybe check out him. I'll put a link in the description for Diceus. I'll link him to this page. And I'll put this in the description as well if you want to also download it. But it's called Pitch and Flax. I'm going to do 1-click install, and hopefully that should work absolutely fine. But yeah, that's going to do it for me for today, guys. I think this is the right decision to do. For the life of me, basically, I can't understand the logic behind it. I'm sorry, but I can't. How can a world gen pine tree be different to a pine tree that you grow? Sorry, don't understand it. It's a little bit beyond me. So obviously a rule to obviously make people explore and stuff, which, you know, it's one way of doing it. Right, guys, that's going to do it. All right, bye-bye for now. Bye.